baseball games under skies so wide, swift bike rides with friends by my side, laughter and joy with no end in sight. Every moment perfect, everything felt right.
Riding through the night, world turning slow, laughing with my crew, found a love to show. I had it all, my confidence high, always having fun. 16 years old, then a phone call came, I had a son.
Life changes happen every day. We never see them coming, but this game we play, always exactly where we're supposed to be. Accept it, embrace it, only you can set you free.
Hustling hard every day for my own, got a crib to call my own space, you know. Threads so fresh, paying bills, feeling fly in every place I go. I found myself back on top, new beginnings, humming with a girl who was kind, funny and stunning. Tried to play it cool, keep it real, no mistake, but didn't see it coming, heartbreak in its wake. Change was the tide pulling me from the shore, cold winds chilled me, I wanted more. I tried to stay afloat, navigating unknown seas, but the storm took me down, brought me to my knees. Change was the constant, the rhythm of my beat. Negative temperatures and I'm taking the heat. I tried to stay steady, in storms I would sail, refusing to fail. Now I'm in jail without bail.
Life changes happen every day. We never see them coming, but this game we play, always exactly where we're supposed to be. Accept it, embrace it, only you can set you free. Faster than I ever imagined, my world spun around. Dreams shifted shape, nightmares inward bound. Challenges met me, young and naive. How I made it this far, hard to believe.
Worn out by the grind, felt like giving up. Life's rushing past, I needed to shake it up. Breaking chains of old, tasting liberty. Packed my dreams in a bag and moved to Hawaii. Left the shadows behind, embraced a new view, a fresh beginning with dreams to pursue. Along came rays from the sun I never thought I'd see. Nina, so beautiful, everything to me. In the gentle breeze of island air, I found my way. With every step, the past was fading away. The sand beneath my feet, a brand new start. The ocean waves coming in, healing my heart. Each sunrise whispered, and I just knew, with Nina by my side, dreams do come true. Her laughter, a melody that eased my soul. In her eyes, I found the love that made me whole.
Life changes happen every day. We never see them coming, but this game we play, always exactly where we're supposed to be. Accept it, embrace it, only you can set you free.
Woke up to a sky that's gray again, chasing dreams but they're slipping from my hands. I try to build a castle out of sand, but the waves keep pulling me back to land. Every step feels like a step too late. I'm running fast but I can't escape my fate. The mirror shows a face I hardly know, searching for a map but nowhere to go. I keep on running but I'm stuck in place, trying to win in this endless race. Giving my all but it's never enough. Life's a riddle and it's way too tough. I see the smiles but I can't relate. They're speaking words but they evaporate. The harder I push, the more I lose. Caught in the middle of a maze, I choose. If I could pause the world for just one breath, would I find the answer before the next step? Or is the secret in the chaos and the mess? A life unraveled still feels like a test. They tell me keep going, but they don't see the storm that's raging inside of me. I wear a smile, but it's just for show. Behind the mask, I don't even know. I keep on running, but I'm stuck in place, trying to win in this endless race. Giving my all, but it's never enough. Life's a riddle and it's way too tough. They flash the lights, they own the night. Together we rise, prepared to fight. A pirate smirk beneath the law. They draft the rules to break them all. No more shields to hide the blame. No more games, it's all the same. Unleash the flame, ignite it all. Accountability for all. They shroud the truth, obscuring sight. The scales of justice never balance right. Their justice bends, it twists, it lies, while freedom fades before our eyes. No more shields to hide the blame. No more games, it's all the same. Lift the curtain, expose it all. Accountability for all. Change in the turning night. Justice rings out, the truth shines bright. Road pirates claim they seize the light. It's time to stand and make it right. No more shields to hide the blame. No more games, it's all the same. Break the chains and free us all. Accountability for all.
What the hell? We're missing Dave. Dave's really not here. Has anybody seen Dave? Anybody? I don't know. He called me 2 days ago, but I was working. And then I'm so ADDHDDHYD that I was going to call him back, and I totally forgot until right before I went live. So I was like, shit, where the hell is Dave at? And then I never checked my voicemail, so I hope he didn't leave me a message. No, he did not. Okay, good. Anywho, I don't know where the hell Dave is. Jam, yeah, he's definitely not here. What's good? As if and Snooks. What's up, Peanut? Katina Birdcage, Steve-O. JM Unleashed. As if that last song I just played, Creek Squad, what's up? The last song it's not done. I'm just fucking around the other day, and that's my anti-bad cop song for but then the chorus is like accountability for all, and it's like, well, you know, Josh, accountability for all. It's like people are gonna think like the song's for his channel, and it's like, no, it's my song. It's just, it's a good phrase, it's a good channel name for damn sure, but you know what I'm saying. But speaking of anti-bad cop, since Dave ain't here, I do have a video I want to share from my friend Brian over at Here's the Deal. And he just posted this video earlier. It's only a 10-minute video, but yeah. it's one of those things where every video I see, I'm like, well, it can't get any worse than this. And then I see the next video and I'm like, Jesus. And then I see, and actually, I just watched another one like an hour ago, Lackluster, and it was worse than, and it's just like, dude, it just never ends, man. But only a few bad apples, right? Right, as if, you know what I'm talking about. Only a few. Steve-O, you know what I'm talking about. But, oh shit, I forgot to get my camera. There we go. So yeah, this is a little disturbing, but this is the type of shit that happens every day in the U.S. of A, which is why it really does blow my mind that we sing a national anthem like this is what we're proud of. Fuck out of here. You know, when you look at stuff like this, there's not much to really be proud of.
Utterly shocked to learn that we have yet another case where a man with a visible head injury was helped by local police. This is the Phoenix Police Department into further injury.
A Phoenix police call about a man who needed help ended with him covered in blood and facing possible prison time. Witnesses tell ABC 15, though, that it was the officers who were in the wrong here. Some of the police video we obtained from this case is intense to watch, but this is a big deal because Phoenix police have been under pressure to reform how they respond to people in behavioral health crisis in situations like this one.
And that's true, Katina Birdcage. But unfortunately, that one bad apple spoils a bunch, and then they're all bad apples. And even if there is one good apple and they try to do something, they're going to get retaliated against and then lose their job for being a good apple. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't have a solution, and that's why it drives me crazy. I wish there was a solution. Only solution I can think of that might help is just to keep exposing these narcissistic, egotistical, power hungry, low life, fucking psychopath, loser pieces of shit. And yeah, just keep exposing them, right?
Yeah, and let me speak to that before they get into this story. They've been investigated by the U.S. Department of Justice following concerns about civil rights violations, excessive force, and discriminatory policing. And at the end of this investigation by the DOJ, they found that the Phoenix Police Department was engaged in a pattern of unconstitutional policing, including excessive force, unlawful detentions, and discrimination against Black, Hispanic, and Native American communities. And yet they continue to do what they're doing even after they got investigated by the DOJ.
35th Avenue and Dunlap, Phoenix's west side.
Sit down. What's going on? Sit down. Sit down. Sit down.
November 30th last year, a 911 caller said a man was wandering in traffic.
What'd you do? Did you get hit by a car?
Officers stopped Joseph.
Yeah, sit down like a dog. Obey what we say. Sit down like you're an animal or something.
Zavala, and one later noted he had previous injuries, maybe suicidal, and had slurred speech like someone under the influence of illegal drugs. He needed.
So prior to doing what they're about to do to Joseph, they noted that he has a clear head injury. So what do you do when you see somebody, you're a first responder, your job is to help the community, protect and serve them, and you see that somebody has some kind of head trauma? What do? You call an ambulance and you get help for this person.
Oh, screw that. You give them more of head injuries. You give him even more head injuries. That's what you do.
You don't add to his injury by pummeling him.
Help.
But that's not the case with the Phoenix Police Department.
We're out with him. He's complying. He's bleeding from the head, requesting fire.
When Joseph tried to stand up,
No. Sit.
officers grabbed him and forced him down to handcuff him for safety reasons, according to their report.
Stop.
Safety.
Stop.
Safety.
Please help me. Stop.
People help me!
The sound of the scream that I heard coming from the guy who was being tackled by the officer, I knew something wasn't right.
This woman says she was driving by. She pulled over and pulled out her phone.
It was just not humane.
The woman asked us not to use her name on TV, but said she did file a complaint with Phoenix police about what happened next.
Stop fighting us!
Police say Joseph was being combative, and 3 officers pin him to the curb.
Gee, I wonder why Joseph was being combative. I just can't figure it out. When 3 grown men jump you, what do you expect somebody to do? Here, I'll just lay here while you tase me and while you pummel me and while you try to twist my arms behind my back and break them off.
Hand on your back. No!
Then the officers start using their fists.
As he's getting hit, I mean, you could hear the hit and blood is just squirting from his mouth, his nose.
We've blurred
No, and they literally pummel this guy
the
too.
video here as Joseph's face is covered in blood and a red pool surrounds his head on the sidewalk.
Oh my God. Why did you punch him?
We counted officers hitting Joseph in the head at least 10 times over the next 5 minutes.
I can't breathe.
One of
Hold on, sir. We're helping you, sir. Let us just keep punching you. We're helping you, okay? We know you are already injured and you already had head trauma and you're obviously already like disoriented and everything, but we're helping. So let us just keep beating the shit out of you, dude. Just comply.
One of the officers wrote in the police report that Joseph had grabbed his hand, so the officer started.
We are here to protect and serve the shit out of you, and that's exactly what they're doing.
Punching to prevent Joseph from further controlling his left hand and assaulting him. Another officer explained he punched Joseph multiple times, saying Joseph had his arm concealed underneath him and he was trying to break free.
Dude, and he was already on the ground with 5 of them on top, and they got to punch him?
There's another.
Here, Joseph, we're here to protect and serve you. We're going to help you, and you're going to let us help you.
What the hell is going on? Do cops become psychopaths or do psychopaths become cops? I think we all know the answer to this. None of us, no normal person would do this. This is a disease of authority. I've got authority. I've got a badge. I've got a gun. I've got qualified immunity. I can do whatever I want. And I don't even care if you investigate us, DOJ. We're going to continue on.
Witness. See him on the opposite with sealed underneath him and he was trying to break free.
Dude, and he was already on the ground with 5 of them on top, and they got to punch him?
There's another witness. See him on the opposite.
Yeah, they got to punch him. They're protecting and serving. They're helping him. Jeez. All these 1A auditors and our civil rights. That's what they're doing their job, man. They're serving and protecting. They're helping him. What's the big deal? Jeez. Sarcasm just in case, you know.
Side of the street, yelling at officers to stop. But then he comes closer.
Hey, you need to get out of the road now.
Officers go up to that man.
He's under arrest. Obstructing. Put your hand behind your phone.
They take what?
Police
see that
tasered him,
part.
then arrested him. They also told the
For
woman
what?
recording to get back.
They don't want witnesses around.
So not only are they pummeling and beating
I didn't see
into
that
next
part.
week a man
Oh,
who
shit.
didn't do anything
That's
wrong,
some other
didn't
guy.
commit a crime, wasn't under arrest, and then they're going to arrest him for resisting arrest, which is just mind-boggling. But they're also going to go after and tase and handcuff and kidnap the guy who was really approaching to help Joseph. And then they got a problem with the lady recording it all because they don't want the sunlight of truth to crack open the widespread
Jeez.
criminality within the Phoenix Police Department.
They wanted anybody who was recording or did not agree with what they were doing out of
Right on, Ken. Much love, brother. Much aloha, man.
there. And if you didn't listen, they were taking you down. I didn't want
Wow.
to be taken down.
Phoenix police declined to answer ABC 15's questions about the tactics and the arrests that day, citing an ongoing internal investigation. Their current policy prohibits strikes to a person's head against a hard fixed object like concrete unless deadly force is justified. But that policy took effect in February, which was a couple of months after this situation. When do you try to detain or go hands-on with someone who's in crisis?
Yeah, so last resort.
Ernest Stevens is a retired San Antonio police officer, known nationally as Ernie the Crisis Cop. He talked about alternatives.
But when they sat them down, I think just sit them in the back of the car. Just say, hey, it's safer in here. It's warmer in here. It's cooler in here. Whatever. Have a seat in the car. I'm not going to put any handcuffs on you. You didn't do anything wrong.
Stevens says he's previously advised Phoenix police on use of force, and he emphasizes training, communication, and joint responses with medics and social workers.
But the majority of these calls are somebody that has lost the ability to cope.
You're trying to rehabilitate and train known psychopaths. The answer is to not be a psychopath, because see, there's this power vacuum. If you have this profession that seeks people who will just follow orders, it's a recipe for disaster. So this guy's job right here is ridiculous. It's not needed. This is like going into an insane asylum and expecting that you're going to train somebody out of being crazy. Ain't going to happen.
And they just need help being met in the moment and then being diverted either to a resource or just de-escalated.
Joseph was taken to the hospital, then jail. According to the police report, doctors found he had a broken nose and he suffered a possible seizure, although it's not clear if that seizure was before, during, or after the arrest.
Can you tell me your name and date of birth, please?
Joseph Douglas Savale.
And this is Joseph facing a judge. He's been charged with felony resisting arrest. The witness with that cell phone video says she's willing to testify on his behalf.
But I
Felony, it's actually resisting assault, resisting known gang members. Felony resisting arrest. He wasn't under arrest for any criminal charge.
Yeah, he didn't do shit wrong. But yeah, Ken, I don't think Creek's poker thing is for like another couple of hours, but unless there's something I'm missing. But anyway, yeah, the guy didn't do shit wrong. And then what about the other dude they tased? What the fuck was that?
He wasn't being detained for any criminal charge. He was arrested for resisting arrest. You can't be arrested for resisting arrest. If you were a judge and you had your heart set on justice, you would look at this and go, what the hell is it? Who are the cops? And how come we don't have the cops' names? Who are these criminals that did this to Joseph? Who are these criminals who did this to a person who's trying to help Joseph? Who are these criminals who try to keep this woman from recording their evil deeds?
I'm not going to stop with this because this is not okay. And if nobody else is going to step forward, I don't know, but I am.
Joseph has a criminal record, a lot of it tied to substance abuse. Because of that criminal history.
So what? So what? It doesn't mean shit for that current situation. It doesn't mean shit. If he has a criminal record or drug abuse or if he won the freaking Nobel Prize, it doesn't make a difference for that situation. It has nothing to do with it. It's just like if you ever get pulled over and they start, where are you coming from? None of your fucking business. How about that? The best advice I can give is don't ever answer questions to a cop because they are not your friend. They are not on your side. They're trying to find a reason to fucking take you to jail. So it isn't. And there's no law saying you have to answer. I mean, it's right there. You have the right to remain silent. So yeah, don't answer questions.
He could spend years in prison if convicted in this case. As of late last month, Joseph was in a drug and alcohol.
Years in prison if convicted for this case for what? Because we don't really know what happened when he was on the sidewalk. I don't remember if they say what it was.
Treatment program. Phoenix police say the officers involved continue to work assigned to their respective squads.
The officers involved continue to work assigned to their respective squads.
Of course, they have qualified immunity. They have the police protection. They can actually gang up on somebody on a street corner in broad daylight on camera and pummel someone almost to death to the point of concussion, breaking his nose. And then they're allowed to kidnap him and they're allowed. I want to know what happened to the guy that they abused who was trying to help Joseph. This is outrageous.
What happened to the dude they tased?
If this guy, this crisis intervention guy, isn't going to help him, if being investigated by the DOJ isn't going to slow down their widespread police criminality, there is no hope for the Phoenix Police Department or any police department that engages in widespread active police criminality. Leave your thoughts about this.
Yeah. So, and that's not even, yeah, well, it is. The one from Lackluster, too. I don't know how that works. I don't know if I'll get a copyright if I share the one from Lackluster, but that was 17-year-old kid and his friends were having like a house party, and it wasn't nothing like wild or, you know, getting all boozed up and drunk, and it was just a regular teenagers hanging out at a friend's house, you know. And the kid shows up, and I guess it was like a basketball themed type party, so everyone was wearing like basketball jerseys and shit. So this one guy gets there, and they're like, oh yeah, you know, we got a jersey for you upstairs, come on up. And it was a Scottie Pippen jersey, but this kid never even heard of Scottie Pippen because he's only 17. Me, I was like, who the fuck doesn't know who Scottie Pippen is? But so he puts the jersey on, and then they're like doing some, him and a couple other, like 4 or 5 other people were doing TikTok videos or whatever in the bathroom. And then he was only there for like 10, 15 minutes. And then all of a sudden, like someone's banging on the bathroom door. So he opens it up, and it's the cops. And anyway, long story short, they end up like grabbing his kid, putting both his arms behind his back, like down low, and they like lifted him up off the ground. So that's like how much like imagine someone doing that, lifting you up from your arms when they're behind your back. And then he said he heard a pop, so shit popped out of place. And then after that, they threw him on the ground. When they threw him on the ground, it popped back into place, but when it popped back into place, it also broke. So like they really messed this kid up. And he had a scholarship for football. Not anymore. All because some egotistical, narcissistic pieces of shit are going to abuse their power and want to feed their ego by telling 17-year-old kids that aren't even doing anything wrong. It's just, man, it's just, like I said, every video I see, I'm like, well, it can't get any worse than this. And then I watch the next video and the next. But luckily, though, that same kid was also very smart. So he still got a scholarship because of his academics, not just for football, but he still can't play football. He's got pins and shit in his fucking shoulder now. And he wasn't ever even arrested. So he never even committed a crime to begin with. They just beat the hell out of him just because they were making an example out of him to let everyone know that, hey, you do what I say because I'm the law. You know, all back to like sovereign citizens, right? I love how they say that like people, regular citizens are the ones that think they're sovereign citizens. No, cops are the only sovereign citizens because sovereign citizen is someone who thinks they're above the law. Who else thinks they're above the law except cops? All cops think they're above the law. So cops are sovereign citizens. I don't care what anybody says. But anywho, I thought Dave would have been here by now. I don't know what's up with Dave. So I guess it's the Steve Harloha, and Dave's really not here, man. But I did get my computer back 2 days ago. And it crashed on me exactly 1 month, exactly 30 days after I got it back the time before. So I get it back months before, and they saved most of everything, and everything was good. Exactly 30 days later, fucking blue screen. I'm like, what the hell, dude? So then I take it back, and last Monday, and then I got it back Tuesday. But I lost everything. It was no different than just getting a brand new computer. I had to set everything up, and I'm still not even done setting everything up, but because one of those things where like you forget, like, oh, what else did I fucking have? And then I'm editing a video and I realize, oh shit, I gotta fucking download that again. And fucking remembering passwords and shit. Oh my gosh. Such a pain in the ass. And the worst is when you're like, I know that's the password, and then you put it in like 3 times and like you have 2 more tries and da da da. And so I'm like, forgot password. And it's like, make new password. And then I put that in, and it's like, you can't use the same password as before. And I'm like, well, if you know I've used it before, why the fuck didn't it work to get? And then you got to come up with a new fucking password, and it's just such a pain in the ass. My ass is killing me. Oh shit. I forgot to turn. I usually turn that off. That's the computer, actually. I could switch it up too. Could switch up the colors or the. Yeah, I don't know. I usually turn that off, but. Right. Well, yeah, as if when it happened the month before, it just so happened that the night, because I really had no idea it was at the time, it was only a couple months old. And I just so happened the night before backed everything up to my whatever the hell that my thing I back it up to. It's got like 2 terabytes. So like every few weeks, I'll take everything from the computer and download it to my backup thing, and then wipe all of it clean from the computer. So, because when I'm editing videos, anything that slows it down really fucking irks me. So I like to keep it running as fast as I can. What's up, Fortune Thought? I love when you turn on your mood lighting. Yeah, I know, right? As if. But this time, oh, that's the thing too, as if this time they which I don't know why they didn't do it last time. But this time they're like, oh, they called it something different though. But the hard drive, I guess the hard drive's got a new name for it because they're different than old hard drives because they're smaller or whatever. So they put a new hard drive in, and I only had it back for 2 days, so hopefully I don't have to worry about it again. But shouldn't have to anyway. With that, my old computer, which is 2 years old, I don't even know, a year and a half, something like that, 2 years. But that just runs slow. But it's never done that, or it's always worked. It just runs slow. And the other thing is, right, I was going to take in the old computer because I got that 1 year thing. And to fix any computer, like if I have 9 computers, I take one in, get it fixed, bring it home, bring in another one. And I was going to take in the old one to have them like clean it up, check it for viruses, update or upgrade the memory on it and all that shit. And if I would have, that would have really sucked, because if I would have, they would have had that working on it, and then the next day that would have happened, and I'd have to take that in too, and then I wouldn't have a computer at all, and then I really would be stressed the fuck out. What does MMC mean? MMC. Let's see. The Pope jokes ain't funny to Catholics. Oh yeah, wait, didn't I just saw something. I didn't even look into it, but yeah, the Pope died or something. I still haven't looked into it. I seen that like yesterday or the day before. Yep, that's the truth. That is the truth. That's what the shit. And now I don't remember what songs I played in the beginning, but that's one of the songs I just wrote like a week or two ago. Is about you got to keep going. I mean, you don't have to, but then shit, it's not going to get any better if you don't. You got to. Man, I don't know how Here's the Deal does it. I don't know how I do it because I still have watched every single one of his videos. But he put another video out today because the one we just watched was from today. Oh, and then he put another one out. Oh, and I watched that too. So he's got 3 videos out today, 2 videos out yesterday, 3 videos out the day before. Yeah, this guy's dropping videos like crazy. But I remember when he was High Impact Flicks, and I was a mod on that channel too, damn it. And then he lost the channel. And then he started using Here's the Deal. But when he started using Here's the Deal, he only had like 50,000 subs. And now he's at 316,000. Oh, no shit. I didn't know that. Actually, for my birthday, I just did a live stream. That was it. Really didn't. Because to me, every day is my birthday. But that's fine. You get to, at least I hope that was your address. Oh, you know what? Is that the scream I heard the other day from the neighbor? She like screamed. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going on? And then I walked out and she's just standing. She looked at me and she held something to her chest and she goes, nothing. Everything's going to be just fine. And then she ran in the house. I was like, what the hell is that about? So I think they went to my neighbor, dude. But seems like she's enjoying it. So. Blue Unicorn, what's up, Blue? Oh, you're open mic. Blue Unicorn. Now I want to check out this deal here, Here's the Deal put out, but all right, I am going to share this one. I always watch the first 10 seconds of it, but I want to know what because I know not everyone here is. Well, everyone thinks I'm anti-cop. I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-bad cop. Unfortunately, there are more bad cops than there are good cops. So, but I know not everyone has the same opinion. So I want to know what everyone thinks about stuff like this. Because I know people that would say, well, he's just doing his job. Just do what he says, and it won't be that bad. Nah, nah, nah. And don't get me wrong, I've done that before because in the situation, it's like, fuck, man, I don't want to go to jail. So I'm usually scared when I'm in the situation because I've lost my freedom a few times and that shit sucks, man. So you kind of get like desperate and you're like, just do what they say and everything. But that's why I have mad respect for these guys that stand up for it and shit. And that's why I also have Attorney Shield now. I don't have to worry about it as much. You should definitely check out Attorney Shield. You can get it through Lackluster's channel and Long Island Audit's channel. Definitely worth having. It's like a firearm. It's one of those things where you hopefully have it, and it's better to have it and never need it than to need it and not have it.
Nah, man. Give me a license and insurance, man.
What do you mean, no?
No, just give me a license, dog.
Hey, Chadwick. I am definitely not anti-firefighter. Speaking of, no, I'm seriously not. Speaking of, because, well, I've known this a good part of my adult life, but I didn't find out until I was an adult. But my dad wanted to be a firefighter, and he passed everything except when he went for the physical. That's when he found out he had gout, and because he had gout, even though everything else he like perfected, like 100%, 100%, 100%. Oh, you got gout. Sorry, Gary. Sorry, Mr. Harloha. So, but then that's one of the things too that I always say, everything happens for a reason, because what if he didn't have gout and he did become a firefighter, and then my sister was born, and then I was born, and then, we're like 4 or 5 years old. I'm 4 years old, my sister's 5, and then my dad goes on a call and then never comes home. And then me and my sister are growing up without a dad. You know what I mean? Everything happens for a reason. So you always got to look at the positive side. So I'm definitely not anti-firefighter, ever. Firefighters actually do serve and protect the people.
You're gonna make this hard, bro.
Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing.
Why are you overreacting, man?
I just need your name and badge
I
number.
need your license.
I just need your name and badge number.
Funny, bro. Give me
I'm not funny.
Get out of the car.
The victim's name is Rich, and this guy right here is Officer Serrano, badge number 103, from the Village of Linwood Police Department in Illinois. And guys, you are going to think this is a spoof cop video that came to us from the fake channel Body Cam.
Yeah, did you hear about that channel?
Watch how immature, thuggish, and unprofessional this guy.
Just because he said Illinois, I was going to say it during the last video we were watching, because I was going to say I've seen like a couple dozen just in the last 6 months videos of just from Arizona, and it's like, man, it sure seems like the fucking cops in Arizona are like, damn. But I was gonna say Illinois. Well, this was also 25 years ago. Yeah, shit, it's 2025, dude. All right, I'm getting old. Yeah, it was like right around 2000, 2001 when I worked at the time for a short time. I worked for Murray's, but they were just bought out by O'Reilly's. So, and the only reason I took that job for a little bit was so I could travel. And then I was on the construction crew where we go around to different Murray's and then turn it into an O'Reilly's. We just like swap everything out and do all the construction and shit. So, but anyway, we were working in Chicago out in by Wrigley Field, whatever part of Chicago that is, Boys Town or whatever, where all the gays hang out. And hey, Kameme, aloha. And so everyone kept saying, oh no, in Chicago it's legal to walk down the street with alcohol as long as it's in a bag or whatever. If it's in a brown paper bag, you can't get in trouble and da da da. So I'm like, oh, okay. And me and my buddy Brandon and Stefan, this black dude, Stefan, he was cool. And so we're all just walking down the street, and then all of a sudden, like 3 freaking cops, like just boom, surrounded us like we were bank robbers or something. And we're just like hundreds of other people walking up and down the street, back and forth. It was real busy. And then we're just like, oh shit, what's going on? And then they all come like right at us. And I'm like, what the, like, dude, I think you got the wrong people on. And it was all because we were walking down the street with open alcohol, even though it was in a brown paper bag. And I was scared because what, at the time, I think maybe 2 years or 3 years before that, it was the last time I went to jail. But anyway, and my buddy Brandon and Stefan, they're just like, yeah, no big deal. And I'm like, dude, you don't, like, these motherfuckers are going to take us to jail. We're in a different state. And, like, and they were such assholes too, man. At least we didn't get tasered, but. Oh, no. No. No, dude. That is, see, that's why when I say I suck at explaining shit, because when I say stuff, it always comes out the wrong way. That is not what I meant. That's how I cheered my dad up, because that was his dream. That's what he wanted to do. And I was just trying to say, well, maybe it happened for a reason, because maybe, you know, God knew that if you were to become a firefighter, that would have happened to just my dad. And that's why he didn't become a firefighter. Not Chadwick. Besides that, Chadwick, you're too fucking tough, man. You'd be like, what, you think this fire is gonna fucking take me out? Hold my beer. But no, you know that's not what I meant.
Acts as Rich, the driver in his boss's work truck, simply asked for Officer Serrano's name and badge number. And stay tuned to the end of the video, because I call Rich to get his take on exactly what happened, especially after they took his phone from him, put the cuffs on him, and kidnapped him.
What's going on, man? What can I do for you?
I stopped you because you went 52 and a 35 on the bridge, bro.
Okay, before we get started, can I get your name and badge number?
Nah, man. Give me a license.
What do you mean, no, man? See, that's where it seems fake. Because I know there's this one channel that they've been putting out fake video, well, like actors, basically. And they seem real, but I can't remember the name of the channel, but that seems fake to say, nah, man. Because one, it's every police department's policy. You have to, if you're asked your name and badge number, you have to state it.
No.
You have to give your, yes, you do, sir.
All right, give me a license, bro, and I get you out of here, all right?
No, I need your name and badge number before we get started.
It'll be on your ticket, bro.
What do you mean it'll be on my, I mean, I'm fine with the ticket, but I just need to know who I'm talking to.
It'll be on a ticket, bro. Give me your license and insurance, man.
No, I need your name and
See, normally they just go, it's right here. Right here.
Badge number, dude. That's not right. Just give me your name and badge number. So I'll give you my.
Give me, or are you gonna resist, bro?
No, I just need your name and badge
You're
number.
not gonna get it. It'll be in your ticket, man.
Are you sure this is? Are you gonna say this? I'm recording you.
I don't care.
I know you.
But just give me your license, dog.
No, but I'm just saying you need to give me your name.
Just give me your license, dog.
If I request it, you need to give it to me.
I'm not giving it to you.
Then call your sergeant.
I'm not calling your sergeant, man. Just give me your license and insurance.
Call your sergeant then.
This answers the question from the last video. Do police become psychopaths, or do psychopaths become police? Psychopaths become police. This guy's a psychopath, and that's why he became a cop.
Hard, bro.
I'm not making it hard. You're making it hard.
You're making it hard, bro.
You need to know when someone asks you for your name and badge number. You lawfully have to give your name and badge number, dude.
Tell me who.
What do you mean? I don't have to tell you. Just you have to tell me.
Tell you anything.
You have to give me your name and badge number. I'm not resisting. You lawfully have to do this.
You today and argue with me.
I'm working.
I'm working too. Give me your license insurance, dog.
I need to know. No, I need to know who.
Dog. He's saying dog. Like, really? That's so professional. Dog. Just give it to me, dog. Yeah, real professional. I can't even imagine saying that to one of my customers that I know really well. But what's really going on in this cop's head is, you do realize I'm the boss, right? I am above the law. You have to do what I say. So feed my ego and comply.
I'm talking to, dude.
You're making him resist?
I'm not resisting. It's law. This is the law. You have.
No, not always, JM. It depends on the city or state. But yeah, not always. They don't have to all wear hats. Some of them that do, though, they're funny looking as hell, man. What's the one? I don't know what state it is. Like a state trooper one. Might even be Michigan. I think it is Michigan. Yeah, because they got the blue car with just the one red light on top. and then they wear these silly looking hats.
Have to do this.
Says who?
What do you mean? It says the Constitution.
What Constitution?
What Constitution?
What Constitution?
The Constitution you
Wow.
swore an oath to. What do you mean?
Which one?
What do you
Which
mean?
one?
Which one?
Swearing or something? I don't know. Man, give your license, bro. Stop.
I do.
Who is
Call
this
your
guy?
supervisor. Then.
That's where I
Give
don't
your
think it's
license, man.
fake.
Call your
but
supervisor.
Get your license.
Call your supervisor.
I don't know. That
Call
dude
your
got
supervisor.
all the gear and all the setup, so I don't think it's fake.
Give me a license insurance. dog.
Supervisor, please.
I'm not getting it.
Well, then give me your name and badge number. That's all it is.
All right, man, you can make it difficult, right?
I'm not making it difficult.
Get out of the car, bro.
I'm not. What the fuck is this guy talking about? What is this guy talking
This
about?
guy doesn't know what
Get
he's
out of the
talking
car.
about
I
at
just
all.
need your
He
name and
doesn't
badge
even know.
number.
He's in his own
What is this guy
freaking
talking about?
fantasy world.
Does he have a stun gun? Are you serious? What are you doing? Give me your name and badge number.
I'm not
Dude,
giving you that.
just
Oh,
give me
that's a
your name and badge.
violation of the Fourth
Look what he's
Amendment
doing.
right there.
Look what he's doing.
Why are you overreacting, man?
I just need your name and badge
I
number.
need your license.
I just need your name and badge number.
Funny, bro. Give me your,
I'm not
See,
funny.
it's all
Get out of the car.
ego.
Dude.
It's all ego. And this cop knows it, because if the cop would have just told him his name and badge number from the get-go, this guy would have handed his shit over. If cop would have did his job and followed his own department's policy, which is give your name and badge number, they would have been wrapping this whole thing up. But his ego is too big that there's no way he can give his name and badge number now, because he's got to let this guy know that he's in charge. And if he gives a name and badge number, then he's backing down, and then he looks weak. Hey, aloha, Eric. Good to see you. Aloha, brother.
Dude, are you sure you want to do this, man?
Get out of the car, dude.
Are you sure? All right, I'm stepping out. 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 I don't want any problem. I'm stepping out. Wow,
Yeah, I
this is
think-
crazy. This is actually crazy.
This cop needs a mental institute.
Hey, man, here's your video. You want it? You can put it on Facebook and whatever else you want.
Dude, no.
Hello?
Hey, is this Rich?
Yeah, this is Richard.
Hey, Rich, this is Brian from the Here's the Deal YouTube channel. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you, man?
Oh, so this is Rich. I'm assuming Rich is the guy that was filming, the guy that got pulled over.
Good. Hey, your buddy
Hey, Billy. Aloha, Billy. Good to see you.
he just sent me the video about your interaction with Officer Serrano.
Oh, that was his name? I didn't get his name.
Yeah, I freeze framed your video. You got it long enough to where when he was reaching his hand in your vehicle, he got close enough to read his name.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he wrote it on the ticket he gave me, but I couldn't. He wrote it in cursive, so I couldn't make it out. But I was wondering. I got the badge number now, but I couldn't make out the name.
What's his badge number?
I think it's 103. I don't have the ticket on me, but I'm pretty sure it's 103.
Okay, so take me through what's going on here. Are you you're driving like a truck or something, right?
Yes, I drive a Mercedes work truck. I think it's number 2500. It's an extended cab, so like it's one of the longer Sprinter trucks. So I'll tell you what happened step by step or play by play. So I was coming from a job in Indiana. I work as a plumber. I travel a lot for work. I go from different cities to small towns all over the state of Illinois. And like I said, in Indiana, there's some jobs out there that we do a service. And I was coming from a job from Indiana into a job in Illinois, and I had just crossed the state line from Indiana going into Illinois. Maybe not even a mile from that state line. He pulled me over. Funny enough, he pulled me over directly in front of the police station that he works for. I think it's called Linwood Police Department. Like
Okay.
the headquarters is directly right there. So he pulled me over exactly in front of the police station. He said I was speeding, which was debatable. He came to my window. The passenger side window didn't come to my window. I rolled down the window, and the first thing he said, well, you saw the video. He asked me for my license, and I said, oh, okay, that's fine, but I need your name and badge number. And he said, no, and I thought that was strange. I'm like, what do you mean, no? I'm asking you for your name, and I want to know who I'm speaking to, just for safety purposes for me, because I want to know who I'm speaking with.
Yeah, what does it say? Oh, soprano.
if I need to, talk to
Wait,
someone
no,
about what happened,
that's 2 R's. Serrano. So Serrano.
I can identify the officer, that had the interaction with me.
It's understandable because honestly, the way Serrano was acting, he did not have the demeanor and he didn't look like a police officer other than the uniform. It almost like he almost looked like a fake cop. To
Yeah,
me.
and the way he was
Exactly, and that's
talking
why I was
too,
a little
dog.
confused. I
He
mean,
said dog
if an
like a
officer
dozen
can't give me his
times.
name and badge number, how can I know this guy's a real cop? How do I know he's not impersonating this cop?
Right.
Yeah. So, like I said, I do this to all police. Whenever I get pulled over, I have any interactions with police, I record all my interactions just for personal safety.
Yeah.
And this is the first time anything like this has ever happened to me, ever. I have multiple videos of me interacting with other police officers, and they smooth. Nothing. They don't have an ego. They don't ask me any questions. They just flat out name and badge number. Not that hard.
So after they arrested you, because I guess, does the phone get placed in the seat of the cab of your truck or on top of your truck, or what happens with your phone there?
Okay, so what happened with the phone was, so as you saw in the video, he came around to the side where I was sitting, and I don't know if you can tell in the video, maybe you can freeze frame it, slow it down. He has this stun gun in his other hand, and I foolishly rolled out the window, but I rolled it down so he can hear me. And you saw in the video, he rolls down the window and he puts his hand inside the vehicle to open it. And obviously, I don't want to touch him because I don't want this guy to say, "Oh, he was assaulting an officer." I mean, I'm not.
Mr. Danny Cola, Mr. John Danny Cola. Aloha, brother.
I'm not an idiot,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't want to touch this guy. This guy's he's gonna put the script. It's his word against mine. Luckily, I had it filmed, but he puts his hand inside the vehicle. He opens it, and as soon as he opens the door, I don't get it on my phone, but he starts to like he's gonna shoot. He's aim the taser at me. I'm not sure if he was gonna shoot me, but he was gonna put it in the shooting motion, like aiming towards me. As soon as I saw him lift his hand, I dropped my phone because I don't want this guy to say, "Oh, I thought he had a weapon in his hand." You know how the police officers are. They twist your words in action and they'll make you look like the bad guy. So I instantly just dropped my phone onto the seat because I didn't want him to think I had anything in my hands that was gonna hurt him. So I just dropped the phone and I put my hands behind my.
Yeah, they'll say that. What was that? I think Long Island auditor that happened to. He said, they some with phones and their tasers, or it could have like officer safety. It's like, shut up, like they know damn well that's not the case. But no, I get what this guy is saying, why he dropped it like that, because they probably would say that they thought his phone was a weapon, and the officer safety, we had to unalive him.
Back because I did not want to get stunned.
Yeah, of course.
So once I dropped the phone, he instantly put the handcuffs on me. And like I said, I was pulled over directly in front of the police station. Before I knew it, there was like 7 police officers there already. Instantly, they were, maybe they thought I was resisting arrest. I wasn't. Like I said, I got out of the vehicle, I put my hands up, and he handcuffed me, and he walked me to his the backseat of his cruiser. And like I said, there were 7 police officers there, and eventually, his sergeant was on the scene. Like, "Are you the sergeant?" I asked to speak to him, and he said, "Of course." So I was speaking to him about the altercation. I said, "What is wrong with your police officer? What is wrong with you? He arrested me for nothing." As I was speaking to him, you can see it in the video. I'm sure you have I know. I'm sorry, I'm a little. I have a lot of anxiety, and I'm just speaking about it because it's just so stressful, like the whole situation. But in the video, the police officer that arrested me, grabbed my phone out of the seat of my car, and he brings it to me while I was speaking to the.
Right, John. Exactly. And the funny thing is that they're like, I don't know what number, but they're way low on the list for the most dangerous jobs. They're not even close to the top 10. It's like, dude, my job is more dangerous than a cop's job. Pizza delivery driver is more dangerous than a cop. There's a ton of other jobs that are a lot more dangerous than a cop's job. And I don't fucking go to work to do plumbing and like plumber safety, get away, step back, plumber safety. No, I go to work and I do my job, and I do a good fucking job. These fucking clowns are, you know what it is? It's guilty conscience. It's guilty conscience. So then they have to be scared for their own safety because they know everything they're doing is criminal and wrong.
To his sergeant, and he says, you can hear the video. He says, "Here, you want to put this on Facebook? Put it on Facebook." And I honestly, after that, his sergeant closed the door on me, and he was speaking to him. And after that, I couldn't read lips, but I did see them outside of my police, from inside the police vehicle. I can see them outside speaking, And then that's when they proceeded to go inside the my work truck. They were like searching. I don't know what they were searching for. My best guess would be once I was detained, they grabbed my wallet and they saw that I had a FOID card. And a FOID card is just a license to own a gun in the state of Illinois. It's not a carry, didn't have my gun on me. So I assumed they thought since I had a FOID card, I had a gun on me. But that's not the case because you can have a gun in Illinois, but you need a concealed carry to carry said gun. But I didn't have a gun on me. So I assumed they were looking.
Yep, violated the fourth. And what I was saying earlier, I think right before you got here, which was cracking me up, is how many times he was like, dog. No, just give me your license, dog. No, I'm not going to give you my name and badge number, dog. Just do it, dog. It's like, wow, real professional, bro. Like, I can't even imagine saying that to any of my customers. And a lot of my customers I've known for 5, 6, 7 years. So it's like, they're kind of friends too, you know? It's like, and I still wouldn't be like, hey, dog, hey, you might want to come check this out, dog. Your toilet's in worse shape than you thought, dog. Like, what? Real professional, dog, you know? Fruit of the poison. Yeah, exactly, John.
Looking for anything, really.
When they put you in cuffs and put you in the back of the patrol vehicle, did they take you in for booking? Did you go to jail? What happened then?
We went directly across the street because we were pulled over directly in front of the apartment. The officer took me out of his the backseat of the squad car, and he begins to search me for weapons. He was very thorough. He kept jostling my pants. I guess he was trying to find something on me, but I didn't have anything on me in terms of weaponry. I have a Milwaukee flashlight and a Milwaukee box cutter that I use for work, and he took it off of me once we got out of the squad vehicle, and I never got it back. He stole it from me. The reason I know that I obviously don't have it, but at the end of the booking and everything that happened to me, they gave back all the possessions that I had, which is my 2 work phones, my wallet that they took out of the vehicle, and then my AirPods. All of that was inside the side door where I was driving, and they took all of that out. And at the end, when they let me go, I had everything except my flashlight and my Milwaukee knife, the box cutter.
So they did let you go. They gave you a speeding ticket. Was it for what was the citation for exactly?
The citation, so they gave me the ticket was for I believe the speed limit was 35, and I was going 52 and the 35. But like I said, that was debatable. That for all I know, this guy didn't even have his radar gun calibrated. But right. I mean, I never got to ask him that because, like I said, he arrested me for no reason. So I just take
an off subject, but that Milwaukee flashlight
didn't have his radar gun calibrated, but
that Milwaukee flashlight right there. Right. Well, you see it up at the top. Dude, I got one of those about a year ago. And I got it from Ferguson. And at Ferguson, there's like no prices on anything. You just go in because it's like usually contractors or plumbing contractors or companies, and everyone's an account. So you just go in, you grab what you need, they run up the bill, you pay, but there's no prices, so you don't know what each thing's going to cost. And I seen that flashlight, and I was like, oh, dude, this sweet flashlight, I need a new one because it's got the other end, the butt end of it is also a magnet, so it sticks to anything, and then the flashlight part, the head of it, like turns, and then you can adjust the light level, and it's rechargeable and da-da-da. Anyway, so I got it, and then I was looking over the bill, and the thing was almost $100, and I was like, holy shit, dude, if I would have known that, I wouldn't have got it, because I know other brands of flashlights that are way better than that for $100, but so anyway, I had it. And then just a couple months went by and it fucking broke. So most of my tools are Milwaukee. I'm not saying anything bad about Milwaukee, but the flashlight, not so good.
I mean, I never got to ask him that because, like I said, he arrested me for no reason. So I just take you back to, so once I got the vehicle, he took everything off.
Either that or I just had bad luck with always getting the lemon, like the computer, Travis Joe, what's good, brother? Oh, hi, Travis. Good to see you, man.
took everything off of me. We went to the booking room, and it was just an empty room with a bench, and there's a handcuff anchored to a wall. They handcuffed me, just one of my arms, to the wall. They made me take off my shoes, take off my belt, and they searched me again because they thought I had something on me. They searched me again. They didn't find anything. And I waited in the holding room for about an hour. After about an hour, it felt like forever, honestly, because I was there, no phone, no nothing.
Yeah.
I asked for a phone call, which they did give me, but I don't have any numbers memorized. I asked if I could get my work phone so I can call my boss, because I can get his numbers through my work phone, and they said no. And after that, well, I was kind of I don't know any phone numbers by memory, so I couldn't call anybody really. I was in there for about an hour. Another officer came into the room to do the said bookings. His name was, I believe it was Officer Stanford. He was really nice to me. I will say he was very respectful. He was really very communicative in terms of the whole process, what was going to happen. He took my photo, and then he took my fingerprints. And after he took those,
you know what I mean, Travis? Like when you go to Lowe's or Home Depot and you're looking at parts and stuff, they all got a label on it to how much it costs. You know what I'm talking about.
They gave me my shoes and put everything on, and they walked me out of the booking with the ticket that they gave me.
At Ferguson, it doesn't have a price. It just says the product number. And it's like, how am I supposed to know how much it costs just by the product number?
For speeding, and then they let me go, and that was essentially it. I walked to the front of the building. Once they let me out the side door, where I went into for the bookings. I went directly to the front of the building, and I asked to get a Freedom of Information Act because I want body cam footage of the officer. They told the work vehicle, it's not my personal vehicle, it's the company I work for's vehicle. So after I was released and asked for the Freedom of Information for the body cam footage, they just took my name, my phone number, and my email so they could send it to me. I walked out and I called my boss. I told him what happened. He came to pick me up. We went to get my work vehicle. All said and done, I didn't pay for it. My boss was very understanding. He paid about $800 in fees and towing fees and God knows what else they charged him for. Said and done, I think it was $800 he paid to get the truck out of the towing yard they had taken it to.
They completely violated your rights. They searched you. They searched your vehicle.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, Eric, I don't know what's up with that, man. The last couple of weeks, it's been starting to... I still haven't read the whole thing, but they started something new with ads, and if you're I have to figure all that shit out because I had it set up to where no ads during any live streams, but because I hate that shit. I don't want to ad if I'm watching somebody's live stream. Why the hell am I going to do it to you guys? And it was set like that for a while and it was working, and now all of a sudden it's like they're automatically just inserting ads when they feel like it, and I got to read the whole thing and figure it out. I thought I had it figured out, but I thought wrong because it's not figured out, or it's still doing it. You know what I mean? Oh, fine.
This is all under traffic code. You weren't even telling them that you're not going to show your ID. You're just requesting that he show his ID. Right. Let me ask you this. If Serrano ended up showing you or telling...
As I was saying earlier, if that cop, if his ego wasn't so huge, if he just would have said his name and badge number, the dude would have gave you his license and registration and everything. Like, if the cop would have did his job, then the dude would have done what he's lawfully required to do.
You who he was, would you have given him your ID?
Absolutely. He's as much as I might not, as much as I'm the eye to eye with police, just because of everything that happens in today's day and age, I still have to respect that he's a police officer. He has a job to do, I have to, if he wants to see my license, if I know he's a police officer, of course, it's all yours. I wasn't resisting anything. I just needed to know who I was speaking to.
Right.
I 100% would have given him my ID, or a driver's license, I should say.
I think your request of Serrano was reasonable, and that he didn't give you his name and badge number is beyond the pale to me. So I think you have a good civil rights case here. Are you interested in pursuing a civil lawsuit against this department?
before he answers that, Travis, that's funny because that's exactly what I said before I played this video. Because I haven't seen this video yet. The one I played before this, I watched earlier, and then I went back to Brian's homepage, and I was like, damn, he put another video out? I don't watch this one yet. So, and I was like, I'm going to share this one, even though I haven't seen it yet, because I watched like the first 10 seconds of it while I was live. And I say, because I want to think, you know, not everyone has the same opinion as me, so I want to think you guys think. And then I said, I mean, I have friends and I know people that would say, just do what they say because it's just easier. Just comply. But I don't know, isn't that what the Nazis did back in the 40s in Germany? You know, just comply. And what happened to them? Just comply though. They're just gonna put you on a train. And then you'll just go somewhere. Just comply. We'll be fine. Okay, now we got to where we're going. Now what? Oh, just comply. See how that worked out?
Against this cop?
I would love nothing more. I would love nothing more than this, sir.
Keep me updated on this. I'm gonna post this on my
What's up,
channel.
Neil?
Do you happen to have like a GoFundMe or anything like that you can set up? Because I'm sure a lot of people will be willing to support you.
Honestly, I haven't a clue how to start a GoFundMe. I could look into it. I would love to set one up because, like I said, if I were to make any money on this, it would be just to pay back my boss for the money he spent, you know?
Yeah.
Because he shouldn't have to pay for this, you know? And I feel bad. I even told him after we had gotten the vehicle back, I told him, I don't want to say his name, just, you know, but I told him, like, hey, if you want, you can take it out of my paycheck. Like, I understand, like, I caused you some time and money. You have to take time out of your day, you know, to come, you know, get all the things. You paid for everything. But he didn't say anything to me, to my knowledge. So I'm not sure if he, you know, maybe is going to. But I will say this, my boss is very nice. I doubt he will. I'm sure he just swept it under the rug. It is what it is.
Like I said at the beginning of our conversation, man, when I saw this cop, within the first 15 seconds of the way he was acting and his street language and the way he was talking to you, bro and dude, I was thinking, man, is this a spoof video? Or is this guy just acting? Or what?
That's exactly what I said in the beginning. I'm like, dude, after he said dog for like the third time, I was like, dude, come on, dog. This can't be real, dog.
What's the deal here?
I wish this was a whole act, man. I
know.
I wish this guy was an actor. He definitely does not deserve to be an officer of the law.
All right. Rich says that he does plan on bringing a lawsuit and specifically suing Serrano and the Village of Linwood Police Department. If I get any updates on that, I will be sure to let you know. Leave your thoughts about this.
And hopefully he does. And hopefully when he wins, that cop will lose his job and have accountability. But the shitty part about that is most of the time it's the people and the taxpayers that end up paying. And that's why they need to abolish qualified immunity. Oh, shit. Oh, that scared the hell out of me. My screen just went blank for a second. I was like, not again, man. I just got this thing back. What the flopping, flippity flopping. Oh, no shit, Neil. I didn't know that. That's good to know. Dakota Hayes. Aloha, Dakota. Good to see you. I don't know, man. Dave's not here. He's really not here. I have not heard from him. And he called me Tuesday, and I was working, and I was literally going, and that's how bad my ADD is, that I was going to call him. I was like finishing something up, and I'm like, I'm going to call him back in 10 minutes. But he never left a message. And then I forgot until right before I went live today. And then I was like, oh shit, that's right. He called me Tuesday and I never called him back. So I hope everything's good. But I know he's still wrapping up a lot of things with mom passing away and cleaning out the house and going through a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So, shoot, anyone know what time Creek is going live? Oh, I do. He's going live in 25 minutes. Word. Oh, that's perfect. And the funny thing is, because I was going to say, it's like, that's almost like we planned it. But the funny thing is, we didn't plan it. So it worked out perfect. But let me see. I'm trying to do 5 things at once. And multitasking is not good, and I'm not good at it and don't want to be good at it. I couldn't be good at it if I tried. Because I'm the ADD, the double H, double DD, double D's, and the H's and the D's and the B's and stuff. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? How come I can't find it? One second. You gotta be kidding me. Huh. All right. Well, I don't know what's up with that. Man, that don't make no never mind. Anywho. Rank, what's good, Rank? Aloha, brother. What's up, Buff? I didn't see Buff squeeze through here. Yes, sir, that is true. Music is a path to the soul. Oh, I forgot that banner was running. But yeah, go check out Tello Dream Cream. Get a discount too. Good stuff. And happy birthday, Neil. Now, every day is my birthday, man. So birthdays are good. But also, definitely go check out Nina's new channel that she just started. Right there. And I'm going to share a little bit of her last video, which was also a live stream. It's only 15 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing, just give you. But she goes around to these different beaches and stuff and just does like anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. Just a short stream, short video. And it's, let me turn the volume on. Listen to that. I love that sound. It makes me think, why am I not at the beach right now? I should be. The sun's still out. Yeah, look at that. All these people surfing. And then there was another one she did the other day, and she was at a different beach than this one. And then there was a turtle in the water. Super cool. But oh, thank you, John. So yeah, definitely sub up to her new channel and let's help her grow that channel, because she's been doing a lot of good and fun stuff with it. So yeah, that's the Nina Harloha channel. I like turtles. Rank. I like turtles. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this one thing out. I don't know why. I can't find it. Man, why is there so many? Oh, right there. Ah, there we go. That's what it is. 2894. Remember that number, 2894. 2894. There we go. Man, why you make everything so difficult? Simple shit, simple shit, simple shit, simple shit. We want simple shit. Okay, there. That's done. Now I won't be distracted anymore. Perfect. I like totals. Microscope or not, give me some magic shrooms. Right, Buff? You're probably still nursing that hangover from your birthday. From what? Sunday. Happy birthday again, by the way. I don't know if you remember, but Sunday I redirected it. So when my stream ended, it sent everyone to your stream. But you seem maybe 5 sheets to the wind when I did that. So I don't know if you remember that or not, but I was there. A bunch of people showed up, said happy birthday, hit the like button. And then Buff was doing the opposite of what I just did. He was playing videos of cops busting people, but sticking up for the cops. You know, like I said, we all got different opinions, man. But I'm just fucking with you, Buff. From card type. Well, damn. Oh, you just reminded me of that a couple of weeks ago when I ran over that frog that just jumped out of. Oh man, you remember that? It was like a couple of weeks ago, and I was driving home, and it was nighttime, and like at the split second, I just seen this frog just jump right in front of the headlights, and I was driving, so it all happened so fast, and I was like, motherfucker, I just ran over that frog. Did not do it on purpose. No, I'm getting ready to, let's see. Yeah, I only got about 20 more minutes. Otherwise I would, Buff. But oh, I gotta check this out. What does rank have? Oh, all right. I had to watch it first before I share it. This is funny. This is funny.
Mark, where the hell are you going dressed like that?
I'm going to Dave's fancy dress party. I'm a tortoise.
Dave's fancy dress party's tomorrow night.
I fucking know it is, but I'm a tortoise.
Get it? Because it's going to take them forever to get there. That is funny, dude. Only a Mr. Bill. Aloha. Right? Hey, and only a Mr. Bill and everyone else that just got here. Do me a favor and sub up to Nina's new channel, Nina Harloha. I'm working on a collection of bad cops. They need to be, oh, right on. Shoot. Yeah, I'm only going to go for like another 10 minutes, but otherwise I would. Maybe Sunday if you're not doing nothing Sunday, if you're not working or whatever, let me know and I'll send you the link for Sunday. And that's why I said I'm just messing with you too. I was fucking with you because I'm not saying that you're one of those that cops could never do wrong kind of people. I'm not saying that at all. And like I always say too, I'm not anti-cop. I'm anti-bad cop. So. Oh, are you serious, Rank? Dude, that's hilarious. Man, I wish Dave's not here, man, was here, man. Because that just reminded me of the story, dude. This was so funny. I think we were like 16 years old, maybe 7. Shit, maybe even 15. 15 or 16 years old. We were young. And it was me and my girlfriend at the time. And then we pulled up to pick up Dave. And Dave came out and he had like some extra clothes with him, but they weren't in a bag or anything. It was just like folded pair of jeans and t-shirt, pair of socks and whatever. And then he comes out and he sets it on top of the car, does a couple other things, and then we're like, all right, you ready to go? And then we all get in and start driving off. And then the garbage truck was coming down the street the other way. So then right when we passed them, the dude on the back of the truck, back in the day when there was actually dudes on the back and they got up and threw the garbage in the truck, not with the big, Yeah, I'm old. So he just starts like, hey, yo, and he like starts pointing at us and then Dave right away is just like, what's this motherfucker's problem? What? And I'm like, slow down, stop. And she's like, no, we don't want to run. She ends up stopping and then he's like, what? And he's hey man, you're the shit's on top of your car. And no, thanks, man. But it was funny because like right away we got all defensive, like, fuck, see, what's that dude's problem? What are you yelling at? And he's just trying to let us know that Dave's clothes were still on top of the car. Right. You used to love my politics. You used to love my politics when my politics were the same as yours. But then I woke up one day and I could see clearly now the rain was gone. Left, right, red or blue, the government don't give a shit about you. It don't matter what side you're on. Just the fact that you can say what side you're on, that sentence alone lets you know that there is no side. It's the government and you. Those are the sides. Government is one side. We, the people, are the other side. That should tell you that right alone. Oh, hell no, Travis. Nobody could plumb like me. I'm the best damn plumber to ever plumb a plumb. You can ask any one of my customers. Best damn. I'm always late, but it's worth it because I'm the best damn plumber that ever plumbed a plumb. Let's see. All right. So I'm going an hour and a half already. Wow, that went fast. I have it set up to where as soon as I end the stream, YouTube will automatically send you over to Creek Squad's stream, which he hasn't started yet, but he will be in 10 minutes. So you don't have to click anything, you don't have to do anything. Just wait till the stream ends, and then boom, there you'll be. And then I think he's doing, I just had it Thursday night. Oh, it's karaoke, chat, and chill. Okay, but he might be doing the poker thing too. So poker. He said poker. But anyway, yeah, I'm not going to hang out too long because actually I'm going to call Dave because I'm kind of worried about him. I don't know what the hell's going on. And maybe he's stuck on the, maybe he's got a gassy stomach and he just needs to. But no, seriously, I haven't heard from him. And usually he'd be here with it, you know, usually when I hit live and then I'm playing like a song for the intro or whatever, he'll pop up. But been going an hour and a half and he's not here, so I gotta get a hold of him, make sure everything's cool. But what was someone saying earlier? Oh yeah, it was Fortunate Thought was saying about but you gotta push through. You gotta keep going. You have to. And then I was like, yeah, I just wrote a song about that. I don't remember which one it is though. I'm gonna say it's this one. All right, but anyway, I'm gonna play my anti-bad cop song first. Nah, you know what? No, I'm not. I'm not gonna play that one. I'm gonna play the Pushing Through one. And then that's it. And then I'll be back Sunday. I don't know. I might play one more after that. We'll see. If I can freaking do this right. Okay. So anywho, it'll send you over to Creek Squad afterwards. Make sure you hit the like button for them. And until Sunday, I hope everyone has an awesome weekend and stay positive and be kind to others. And remember, at the end of the day, we all have more in common than we don't. So don't focus on the one or two things you don't have in common. Basically, just treat others the way you want to be treated, right? You know? And we can make the world a better place together. So have an awesome weekend, everybody. And always do the right thing. And until Sunday, have a beautiful morning, beautiful day, beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, beautiful night, whatever it may be, wherever you are. Much love, much aloha. Most importantly, God bless.
Life ain't a smooth ride, it's a bumpy track. Knocks you down, tries to push you back, but we rise like the sun in the sky so high. With fire in our hearts, we'll never say goodbye. Give it your all, don't you dare back down. Always prepared for the second round. Through the sweat and tears, we fight the fight. We'll break the dark and step into the light. But we don't lose pace. Every stumble's just another race. We fall, we crawl, but we stand tall. We're the ones who'll conquer it all. Give it your all, don't you dare back down. Always prepared for the second round. Through the sweat and tears, we fight the fight. We'll break the dark and step into the light. They guide the way. Each fall we learn, we seize the day. We bend, we break, but we don't fall apart. We carry the fire deep in our heart. Life's a battle, we're soldiers strong. Every setback's just a part of the song. Keep pushing through with a heart so bold. The fire within is worth more than gold. Don't you dare back down. Always prepared for the second round. Through the sweat and tears, we fight the fight. We'll break the dark and step into the light. Give it your all, don't you dare back down. Always prepared for the second round. Through the sweat and tears, we fight the fight. We'll break the dark and step into the light. I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. I've been to Reno, Chicago, Fargo, Minnesota, Tampa, Panama, Mattawa, La Paloma, Bangor, Baltimore, Salvador, Amarillo, Tocopilla, Barranquilla, and Padilla. I'm a killer. And here in my heart, where no one else will ever be, we've made it so far, so lock the door and throw away the key. Save all your love, save your love for me. When I'm alone at night, you're all I see. Save all your love, save your love for me. Don't turn your back on me, you're all I need. I know who you are, we've come so far, so baby stay with me. I've been to Boston, Charleston, Dayton, Louisiana, Washington, Houston, Kingston, Texarkana, Monterey, Faraday, Santa Fe, Tallapoosa, Glen Rock, Black Rock, Little Rock, Oskaloosa, Tennessee to Hennessy, Chicopee, Spirit Lake, Grand Lake, Devil's Lake, Crater Lake for Pete's sake. 'Cause I know what it means to walk along the lonely street of dreams. And here I go again on my own, going down the only road I've ever known. Like a drifter, I was born to walk alone. And I've made up my mind, I ain't wasting no more time. I've been to Louisville, Nashville, Knoxville, Ombabika, Shefferville, Jacksonville, Waterville, Costa Rica, Pittsfield, Springfield, Bakersfield, Shreveport, Hackensack, Cadillac, Fond du Lac, Davenport, Idaho, Jellicoe, Argentina, Diamantina, Pasadena, Catalina. See what I mean? I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Cross the deserts bare, man. I breathe the mountain air, man. I've traveled, I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. Exactly where I wanna be. The sun is shining, but it's raining in my heart. No one understands the heartaches, no one feels the pain, 'cause no